Ladies and gentlemen, we are here and we are live. First of all, great TV. Great TV by the Oakland Raiders. We all knew Antonio was gonna be on that field. We all knew Antonio was gonna be on that field. There was no way that he was not gonna be on that field. And the mood of the GM, the mood of John, and the mood of Antonio, it just tells you one thing. That both sides knew that Antonio was going to play. And just like when Ezekiel signed his contract and he ran to the practice field, you just knew when Jerry pulled out that Zeke Who t-shirt, it was theater. It was for a show. And that's what you got when Antonio Brown, today, it was announced he will be playing Monday. Because, the Cowboys and the Raiders were both in the news the whole week. Cowboys play Sunday night. The Raiders play Monday night. Isn't it obvious? In this generation, in this day and age, there can't be nothing without a storyline. The two teams that are playing on primetime slots this weekend and this Monday both had controversy stories in the news. Congratulations. Congratulations, Cowboys. Congratulations, Raiders. Because only a real person is going to tell you the truth. They won. They know how to make sure people know that the Oakland Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys are here. Great job to ESPN, NFL Live, everybody. Because to me, I really admired the business side. And if you pay attention to the business side, you know one thing. That was perfect. How they played it was perfect. It could be real. It could be not. It probably is. But both sides knew that they needed Zeke and they needed Antonio on that field. And that's what happens. And it was just great TV. It was great TV. Now, Khabib, Poirier, Abu Dhabi. Ladies and gentlemen, look how far the UFC has come. Look how far Dana White has come. And everybody that is part of that organization. The groundwork was laid by the Vitata brothers, Mr. White, and all the pioneers. But thank God for ESPN and everything they have been able to provide and everything they have brought to the MMA world. It's unbelievable. And it's no sign in stopping. And it's no sign that it's going to get any worse. It's just going to get better and better, ladies and gentlemen. Because to me, the UFC has done so much. They inspired me. Growing up, hearing Joe, Goldberg, all those announcers, they inspired me that, hey, you can become something. You can take this voice that you have and you can become great with it. And it's going to take time. It's going to take practice. But if you adjust, persevere, and overcome, you will succeed. And me, I grew up announcing and playing sports. And one of my favorite sports was wrestling. I did it my whole life since the 3rd grade. And it really was a metaphor for life. It really was. Because it taught you how to overcome, how to adjust, and how to persevere. For me, wrestling taught me that you have to be able to be at your lowest and have the will to fight to be at your highest. And it was just amazing to see wrestling that plays a big part in mixed martial arts. To see that implemented, it attracted me. And it attracted me to want to become a good wrestler. Not just a wrestler on the mat, but a wrestler in life. And growing up, UFC inspired me because it trained me to know, hey, you could announce fights. You can get excited and announce fights. And every day I practice my craft, but you never lose sight of what inspired you. And to me, sports inspired me so much. ESPN, big influence. And I just believe tomorrow it's much more than just a fight. To the people that know, it's much more than just a fight. It's to show that the UFC is here for reals all around the world. It's a global sport. And tomorrow, Dana, enjoy it because you deserve it. And everybody that has ever been involved with the UFC, you deserve it. Because the UFC is not just a sport, it's a culture. Because I remember growing up, mostly all my cousins were wrestlers. And if you enjoy wrestling, there's probably a chance you know of UFC. So they were all into UFC. Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz, Uriah Faber, Randy Couture, Brock Lesnar, all those guys. And it was always something that I knew one day was going to blow up, and everybody knew. And I just don't believe that they ever thought that it would be this big. But the ones that started it did. I think they really did. Dana, the Furtadas, Joe, they knew it was going to be this big. Because it's inspiring people with disabilities, mental, physical, whatever the case is, the UFC and sports, it will always be a metaphor for life. Because when you fight in the UFC, it's about overcoming adversity. Each round you have to overcome the challenge of that fighter. So if you're seeing a fight, and if you're me and you're like, okay, I see them taking the best hits and they don't stop. Okay, just because I stutter a few times, I'm not gonna stop on this mic. I'm gonna keep on getting better and better at it. And I believe that's something the UFC is gonna be proud of one day, that they inspire people to overcome stuff that is not just a sport, stuff that is not just a fight, because sports is a metaphor for life. And what they're doing tomorrow in that big arena made just for them, they are showing the greatness of something that is going to impact the world for here to come. And ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we will cover college football. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Today, the Nationals had a guy that hit 3 home runs. 3 home runs. Zimmerman is on a roll. 3 home runs in tonight's contest. I just wanted to let you guys know that. But right now, as we speak, the college football game, Marshall and Boise State. The score right now is 14-7. And the Boise State quarterback, watch out. This man is, his command of the offense, his control of the game, and his way to make a play is unbelievable. And he's doing great. But, ladies and gentlemen, no doubt, tomorrow the main game, the hot spot, is the LSU Tigers versus the Texas Longhorns. And ladies and gentlemen, it is two teams in the top 10 going at it. You're not going to want to miss this matchup. The winner here might be playing in the college playoff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your weekend. Just to remind you that a preview song of the new album will be coming out this weekend. And the album will be December 12th, 2019. So get excited for that. And remember, now you could find us on Spotify, CastBox, Speaker, and of course, YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your weekend.